Hello, I'm Dr. Alexander Lee. I'll introduce you how to have a virtual lesson successfully. There is a three option to have a virtual lesson. First, you need electronic devices. That's the first step. There's a three option. Number one, either you use PC or laptop. Number two, you use your tablet PC such as iPad. Number three, use your cell phone, specifically smartphone. The best option is number one, the using PC or laptop. The reason is because you can use audio interface for your virtual lesson. By using audio interface, you can reduce the audio delivery time to the other PC or other student or teacher that you're trying to have a virtual experience. So audio interface is the best option, and there is some. You can simply get the audio interface from Amazon, or you can visit your local the audio shop. Or if you are Korean, 만약에 제 한국 구독자분께서 이거를 보고 계시다면은 주마켓이나 11번 가나 인터넷에 보면은 오디오 인터페이스 구하실 수 있는 게 많이 있습니다. 그래서 그거로 확인하시면 되고요. Number two option is using tablet PC. It's slightly better than smartphone. Usually, it depends. For if you would like to use either smartphone or your iPad, you can buy some microphone that directly connected to your electronic devices such as iPad and iPhone or Galaxy. I mean, all kind of smartphone. These external microphone is slightly better than internal or pre-installed microphone inside of your electronic devices. So I highly recommend you purchase the external microphone that works with your smartphone. The thing that you have to be careful is that if, let's say, you are using iPhone 10 and your external microphone that you are going to purchase needs a dongle, then you need to buy the dongle as well. If your gear is ready, let me talk about how we have a virtual lesson with a PC first. Please open your internet browser, and I usually recommend to use Vivaldi. And the reason not using the Google Chrome but Vivaldi is that the Google Chrome consumes too much CPU, so it makes your computer a little slow. And if computer is so busy with using a lot of CPU, then delivering audio to the other person may take a little more time. So I recommend you use the Vivaldi. So first step you would like to do is using clean feed. I assume many of you had an unsuccessful experience when you try to have a virtual lesson through FaceTime or Zoom or Skype. It's because there is a lot of audio delay, but clean feed allows you to have almost in a real-time experience audio delivery wise. So what you can do is that press the get started and input all the information and basically you make your account and sign up. I already did it, so if I just simply try to log in, then this will show you. So what you need to do is that use your microphone, and if you connect it to your audio interface, to your PC or your laptop, press this gear button and click this triangle. Then it will show you what option you have. In my case, Scarlett Solo USB, this is my audio interface. So I click this. Then you will probably see this audio signal that going up and down. If you are using laptop but audio interface is too expensive for you, then you can also plug in your USB microphone. That is slightly slower than audio interface setting, but still better than using like built-in microphone, internal microphone. These are really bad. So please use audio interface, or please use a USB microphone like this. So end of this microphone shows this. So this is my USB microphone. It works fine as well. You don't have to buy most expensive one. The microphone around $30 to $50 still works. So the next step, what you need to do is to press connect and write your student's name or your teacher's name, say like Mark, and the email address. Write your student's or your teacher's email address and send the invite. Then your teacher or student will get the email address. If you press the click, then it will connect your computer audio sound and your students or your teacher's computer sound, and the delay between two computer is less severe compared to just using Zoom or FaceTime or any virtual platform. So I highly recommend you to use the clean feed, and also you can access this clean feed from your PC or laptop or your electronic devices such as iPad or smartphone, but SoundJack only works for the PC. So for the easier access, I recommend to use clean feed for the virtual lesson. Now, second step is using Jitsi. So using Jitsi for the video and using clean feed for the audio. So go to the Jitsi and type like, let's say, Alexander Lee lesson, and press go. And again, you give all the access like allow this, allow that. Then for right now, I'll use FaceTime camera and press join meeting. Then this is the screen that you will have. So if you press the invite and click the copy meeting link and send this link to your student or your teacher, then in the next step you need to do is, since audio is already connected to the clean feed, what you need to do is that on the Jitsi, press mute button so that you don't hear the howling between two platforms. So you use Jitsi for video and you use clean feed for the audio. And my colleagues and I had a few experiments, and even my colleagues and I and pianist try to sing as a duet. We simply sing happy birthday and it worked fine. We only experienced like 0.2 second delay, and that's not too bad compared to other virtual platform. So this is the best setting for you, and if you do not own the PC, then this is what you can do. So now you'll experience a little bit of this frame drop. The video will move slowly now because I'm going to open the multiple screen, but this is for the demonstrating how the audio will sound like, so please be patient. Thank you. Okay, here is option number 2. Option number 2, teacher use PC or laptop while students use 2 other electronic devices. Could be 2 smartphone or 1 tablet PC plus smartphone. So this back screen shows that the clean feed, and this right side bottom corner shows my smartphone. But now let's imagine this is my student's screen, cell phone screen, after they get the invitation. So what your student need to do is, yes, I'd like to test, and press start, and press allow. Then ta-da, this is
Connected
connected
now.
Your
Your student must use Safari instead of Google Chrome because so far only Safari supports this clean feed software or website. So as you can hear, there is a little bit of a delay because this is not wirely connected. This is connected through the internet. This is what actually you will experience, both teacher and student. So for example, if you play a piano for your student and ask him or her to sing Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. This is what your student and teacher will experience. So there's a little bit delay, but still way better than having pure Zoom lesson or other virtual platform lesson. Because this way audio is delivered much faster. So still there's a delay, of course, but much better than having just a pure video virtual lesson. After audio is connected, we need to now connect virtually. So this is what you need to do virtually. Now I'm calling my student, in this case just me, accepting the phone call. So the left top is my virtual screen, the teacher's screen, and the left bottom is the student's screen. So while the video is connected, also audio is connected as well at here. So you can communicate each other through this virtual platform such as FaceTime, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, any platform. But the audio must be connected through the clean feeds. That's why your student will need two electronic devices, smartphone plus smartphone or smartphone plus tablet PC such as an iPad. In that way, since video and the audio is separate, you don't have to rely on the video. So what you need to do is you mute your audio from the virtual media. So you purely rely on the sound that you hear from clean feed, which is the audio media. So in this way, you can have the almost perfect real-time experience. That's what the option number 2.
And finally, option number 3, which is I cannot recommend, just electronic devices, smartphone to smartphone or tablet PC to tablet PC. The reason I cannot recommend is because the audio has to be delivered through the virtual platform such as Zoom and Meet and Skype. So the audio will be significantly delayed. So teachers cannot play piano and ask your students to sing above top of the piano. It's just impossible. So in that way, teacher tends to send the piano recording, which is pre-recorded by other pianists, or sometimes use the accompanist app, which is quite convenient, but the tempo is not always perfect in accompanist app. And also, students cannot experience ensemble experience because they just sing, which is pre-recorded, so there is no tempo changes, and there is no room to make add a little bit of interpretation by the performer. So option number 3 I can highly recommend, but if that's the only option your teacher and your student have, then at least I recommend your teacher and your student to use external microphone that can be connected to your smartphone or your tablet PC. That's the 3 options that I can recommend. There is a bunch of other ways, such as using sound jack or internet MIDI. There's always controversial idea. The one thing I'm pretty certain is that in this time of era, virtual lesson is the most safe way to teach, especially when you want to teach voice and when you want to learn voice music. So I highly recommend you to choose one of these three options. And when you have any question, you can either ask me or find a lot of great videos that are available in YouTube and the websites. This is a difficult time for everyone, including myself. I spent really a lot of time to figure it out what will be the best option for myself and my student. Let's hope for the best, but we all need to be patient. And while we're waiting for the vaccine and proper treatment, let's keep this virtual lesson as effective as possible. My name is Dr. Alexander Lee, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.